In a world where everyone is trying to be heard, where everyone wants to speak, prove, argue, and react, silence has become rare. And because it is rare, it has become powerful. Most people think that power comes from speaking loudly, defending themselves, and winning arguments. But if you observe carefully, the truly powerful people are often the quietest ones in the room. They don't rush to react. They don't try to prove themselves again and again. And they don't waste their energy on unnecessary conversations. Instead, they stay calm, they observe, and they choose their words carefully. This is not weakness. This is control. The human mind is naturally reactive. Whenever something happens, the mind immediately wants to respond. If someone criticizes you, you want to defend yourself. If someone insults you, you want to respond with anger. If someone disagrees with you, you want to prove them wrong. This constant urge to react is what takes away your peace. Because every reaction pulls you into unnecessary conflict. And slowly, your mind becomes tired, restless, and disturbed. But the moment you learn to pause, to hold your response, and to remain silent, everything changes. Silence gives you space. It creates a gap between what happens and how you respond to it. And in that gap, you gain clarity. Instead of reacting emotionally, you start responding consciously. You begin to see things more clearly. You understand that not every situation needs your reaction. Not every comment needs your reply. Not every opinion needs your attention. This understanding itself is powerful, because now you are not controlled by every small situation. There is a deep connection between silence and emotional control. When you cannot control your emotions, you react instantly. You say things you don't mean. You take actions you later regret. But when you are silent, you give yourself time to think. You allow your emotions to settle. And once your mind becomes calm, you make better decisions. This is why silence is not just about not speaking. It is about mastering your mind. Buddha demonstrated this power of silence many times. There is a well-known story where a man came to him and started insulting him loudly. He used harsh words, trying to provoke a reaction. But Buddha remained completely calm and silent. He did not react, he did not argue, and he did not defend himself. After some time, the man became confused and asked, "Why are you not saying anything?" Buddha replied, "If someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, who does it belong to?" The man said, "It belongs to the one who offered it." Buddha smiled and said, "Then I do not accept your anger." This simple story carries a powerful message. Other people's words only affect you if you accept them. If you react, you give them power. But if you remain silent, you stay in control. Most people don't realize this. They think they have to respond to everything. They feel the need to defend themselves in every situation. But the truth is, not every battle is worth fighting. And silence helps you choose your battles wisely. Silence also protects your energy. Every argument, every unnecessary conversation, every emotional reaction drains your mental energy. And when your energy is drained, you cannot focus on what truly matters. You cannot grow, you cannot think clearly, and you cannot stay peaceful. But when you choose silence, you save that energy. You invest it in your growth, your goals, and your inner peace. Another important aspect of silence is observation. When you speak less, you start noticing more. You observe people's behavior, their tone, their intentions. You understand situations better. Most people miss these details because they are too busy talking or reacting. But a silent mind sees things clearly, and clarity is power. Because when you see things clearly, you make better decisions. Silence also helps you build a strong personality. When you don't react to everything, people start noticing your calmness. They see that you are not easily disturbed. They see that you are in control of yourself. And this creates respect. Not the kind of respect that comes from fear or loudness, but the kind that comes from stability and self-control. People trust those who are calm, not those who react to everything. In the end, silence is not about avoiding life. It is about mastering it. It is about knowing when to speak and when to stay quiet. It is about choosing peace over chaos. It is about controlling your mind instead of being controlled by it. Because the real power is not in reacting loudly, but in staying calm when you could have reacted. And once you understand this, you realize that silence is not empty. It is full of strength, clarity, and control.